Hello, third and fourth graders. Welcome to Mrs. Brunel's art class. I hope you guys had a wonderful spring break and a very blessed Easter. We had a really good time. We went to Florida, got a little tan. I know a lot of you were questioning about my finger last time I saw you, so I thought I'd show you an update. It's looking a lot better. Almost gone. Little Gary. So today we are going to do a art lesson, just a fun directed drawing on one of my favorite animals. I think they are just the cutest, a hedgehog. Here's a little hedgehog, a real one, and they're really cute. You can see they have those big black circle eyes and ears and prickly backs. So we're going to do a guided drawing of a cute little hedgehog. So for this, you really just need a pencil and a piece of paper. If you want to go over it with Sharpie, I think that looks nice. You could also go over it with marker or color pencil or crayon. And you can color it in really however you want. I was going to do it grays and blacks. But you can see it also has some brown on them. So if you want to do the brown, you can. So you will begin with his little nose in the middle of your paper. So you can decide how big or how small you want him. So you'll begin with that little nose. It's kind of like that. And he has little nostrils on the side. If you want to add that, you can. And then we're going to add the circle part around his nose here, where it's like his snout. Okay? So that's kind of like oval shape. Mine's not a perfect oval. Of course, I'm doing it with Sharpie. It'd be a lot easier if I was doing it on a table, but you get the gist. So an oval type, if it's a little flatter on top, that looks nice too. I'll try to fix her up a bit. It's hard with my weird finger too. There we go. And then we'll add his eyes on. Okay, so he has two circle eyes. All right, and then if you want to add a little mouth in, you can. You don't have to add his mouth. And then the next step you'll do is you'll draw his body. And the top of his head is kind of like the top of a heart. So you'll go around, and I like to have it a little wider at the bottom, like a little chubby hedgehog. There is the beginning of him. And then you're going to add a circle for his, or an oval for his belly. Okay. Now the next part is you're going to add a couple arms. Now I don't have an eraser, but if I had an eraser, I would erase that line right there. And you'll do two arms on each side. Okay, and so I would erase that line right there and right there. So the arms are like in front of his belly. Okay, then we need to add some ears. And if you see, his ears are rounded and they go out from the side of his eye out. I did two upside down U-shaped curve shapes. And try to get them equal on each side. This one's a little sticking up a little more. Maybe it's more alert on that side. All right, then you'll just draw his little legs, and I just kind of made them kind of stumpy. There's his little legs. Okie dokie. The next step you're going to do is you're going to draw the body that goes around, like the outside of him. See? Goes around there. So you'll start right here, like the edge of his belly. And you'll go around the same shape as his body. There he is. And then you'll add the little spikes coming out. And if you want them to be sharp like this, you can. Or you can make them more rounded. Probably looks like a cuter little hedgehog if they're not as spiky. And you'll continue all the way around. You can see, you're starting to see your little hedgehog. I did this one pretty big so you can see him better. And there is the main part of your hedgehog. If you wanted to draw a little mouth in there, you can. Maybe you want him holding something. I thought it would be cute for him to hold like a flower. Like that, I thought would be sweet. And then you can color them in, and I'll show you the colors that I'm going to use. But you saw his spikes, kind of browns and blacks if you want to make them like that. And his nose has some brown on it. And then this part I would leave white in there and then make a brown or gray belly on him. Maybe you want some flowers on the ground growing around him since you picked a flower. If you want to keep his eyes black like our hedgehog, you can, or you can make them a different color. You could do your background all one color. You could do background however you want. Maybe you want him standing on something. Maybe he's standing on a tree or a log. That would be cute. So I'm going to finish mine up and I'll come back and show you the finished product. Also, I wanted to show you first. So this is my little one sketched. He's a little smaller. And it's just a little easier to work with when you're using pencils. And then you can erase those lines there. If you wanted to add some little lines on his hands, like he has little fingers, that would be cute. Okie dokie, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so I finished decorating my little Hedgie the hedgehog. I ended up putting him sitting on a little log, and I think he turned out really cute. I just did crayon, black and brown in his quills, kind of a grayish body, brown gray nose and belly and ears. Add some grass. So that is my Hedgie. They look kind of close. So I can't wait to see your guys' artwork. Either email them to me if you would like, or you can have your teacher send them to me, or you can just bring them right in and I can hang them up in the hallway and you can get some candy out of my candy bucket. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week at home and work really hard, and please take some time to be creative. I'll see you guys next, I guess I see you guys Tuesday and Thursday. See you later.